Let's put our focus on this tweet that you see on your screens. In fact, we will just try to put the focus better so that you can read that tweet that has come in from the Twitter handle of Rahul Gandhi. Now he says, and I'm reading verbatim from that tweet that you can now see clearly on your screens. He says, इस साल कश्मीर में 30 टारगेटेड किलिंग्स हो चुकी है, पंडितों का पलायन तेजी से बढ़ रहा है। भाजपा ने यूपीए द्वारा किए गए अच्छे कामों को बर्बाद कर दिया है। सत्ता में आने से पहले बड़ी बड़ी बातें करने वाले प्रधानमंत्री सत्ता भोग रहे हैं और कश्मीरी पंडित अपने ही देश में शरणार्थी बने हुए हैं, unquote. And I'll just quickly translate this for our viewers, the translation also that you can see on your screens. Rahul Gandhi says this year there have been 30 targeted killings in Kashmir. The exodus of the Pandits is increasing rapidly. He goes on to say the BJP has ruined the good work done by the UPA. Before coming to power, the Prime Minister, who spoke big things before coming to power, he says, is enjoying power, and Kashmiri Pandits continue to remain refugees in their own country. So what Rahul Gandhi claims, he claims that it was the UPA that shielded Kashmiri Pandits and their condition has deteriorated under the present regime, under Prime Minister Modi. All this, remember, coming on a day where you have Kiren Rijiju, who's already put out a editorial that you can also read, in fact, on republicworld.com, where he says that there have been 5 Nehruvian blunders in Kashmir, where he goes on to enlist how and why he believes, quoting from the speeches of Jawaharlal Nehru, that the Kashmir situation was not handled properly by the then Congress government. And you have Rahul Gandhi today at this point making this big claim, saying that the UPA shielded Kashmiri Pandits. I want to get in our colleague Abhishek for a larger perspective to that story. Abhishek, I do not know whether this is in response to that article that has come out from Kiren Rijiju, something that a lot of our viewers are also reading on republicworld.com, or this is just one of those comments that has come in from Rahul Gandhi. But Abhishek, how do you read into it?
The timing seems a little out of place, Deepthi, doing it on Shaurya Divas, doing it on a day when Kashmir formally acceded to India, and on a day when the BJP has been proactive in terms of trying to put the Congress on the mat and pinning it down on Pandit Nehru's mistakes on Kashmir that he made. Conventional wisdom is that we thought that it's only one mistake he made, that of taking the Kashmir issue to the United Nations. But as it comes out from the Law Minister's article, there were actually 5 mistakes, including, in fact, on delaying the accession itself, because while the Maharaja at that time, Hari Singh, was willing, Pandit Nehru wanted a democratic setup and then to take over Kashmir and to oblige his friend Sheikh Abdullah. At that time, of course, later falling out happened and Nehru had to put Sheikh Abdullah in jail. But what is important is that Rahul Gandhi, while he might be putting in some facts there in terms of targeted killing, should understand that Kashmir is not an issue on which you can have, a Twitter battle. It's a very complex issue. Rahul Gandhi has been in power and in the UPA 1 and 2 for 10 years. He has seen the issue up close and personal. At least it is believed that he should have, and he has Kashmiri Pandit blood. He shouldn't be making light of a very sensitive and serious matter. Having said that, I think timing is misplaced, and at least on that front, at least BJP has taken a lead by bringing in that article and addressing that press conference, and whether the Congress party perhaps would respond to that.
All right, Abhishek, only for the moment I'm thanking you briefly, but I want to say good evening also to Dr. Nirmal Singh, who's been the former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. He joins us on the broadcast. निर्मल सिंह जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए। आप इस पूरे कमेंट को कैसे देखते हैं? राहुल गांधी का सीधा सीधा ये कहना है कि यूपीए के टाइम पर, यानी कांग्रेस के दौर में, कश्मीरी पंडितों की हालत फार बेटर थी वर्सेस आज के समय में। और ये उस दिन सर कमेंट आया है जब किरण रिजिजू ने एक पूरा एडिटोरियल लिखकर जवाहरलाल नेहरू और उनके ब्लंडर्स को सामने रखा है। Okay, apologies. I'm told we just lost that phone line with the former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. But Abhishek, if you're still there, Is the Congress plain, simple, confused, or the Congress believes that this is an opportunity to fish in troubled waters? Does this really help the Congress in any way? Because, can the Congress really preach when it comes to Jammu and Kashmir, the issue of Kashmiri Pandits, the issue of accession?
Deepti, from the time that Pandit Nehru messed up Kashmir because of his personal, biases, his understanding or lack thereof, what we have is a situation where every citizen of the country is paying a price, not just Kashmiri Pandits. Of course, the Kashmiri Pandits the most. Ashok Pandit, in fact, joins us over the phone. Deepti, you can take it up from there. But what is important is that if there is one family, one person who should know the mess created and the cost paid and who did what, it should be the Gandhis. And for Rahul Gandhi to be really wringing his hands dry does not serve the purpose.
Oh yes, Abhishek, let's take that to Ashok Pandit straight away. Ashok, thank you for being patient and holding that phone line with us. How do you read into this comment and the timing by Rahul Gandhi, Ashok, where he says that this government has ruined everything that the UPA had done specifically for Kashmiri Pandits?
Well, it sounds very laughable, and I'm sure Rahul Gandhi as it is very weak in history. I would like to remind him the conditions which were created by his father, Rajiv Gandhi, Ghulam Nabi Azad, Mufti Muhammad Sayyed, and Farooq Abdullah, all together in being responsible for our genocide and ethnic cleansing from Kashmir. They are the people who are responsible for terrorism in Kashmir. They are the people who nursed terrorism in Kashmir, who saw to it that terrorism grows in Kashmir. So Rahul Gandhi and anybody else for that matter, even Abdullahs and Muftis and Hurriyats, they have no right to blame anybody. Whatever if there are flaws in the BJP of not taking care of Kashmiri Pandits, that's a different issue altogether. But they should realize that the ground level of Kashmir has improved from the lowest possible status to the highest possible. Especially when since 370 and 35A has been abrogated from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, the things have changed. There is an aspirational Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh now. People are getting opportunities to live. People want to work. People want to see to it that Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh grows like any other states of the country. So there is a lot of positivity. There is a lot of confidence, which Rahul Gandhi should know that he actually is not aware of the ground situation of Kashmir and what his fathers and his forefathers like Pandit Nehru very rightly put it by Kiren Rijiju today, the way he has exposed the entire Nehru Parivar today. My heartiest congratulations to him. So listening from Rahul Gandhi or he tweeting, and it sounds very childish because he's not aware of the ground situation of Kashmir. UPA has done nothing for Kashmiri Pandits. We, in their rule, we have come out of the valley. In their rule, our people were killed. Under their rule, our women were raped. Under their rule, schools and colleges were burnt. Under their rule, Kashmiri Pandits suffered the most. And it was a total saddest situation of Jammu and Kashmir. So he has no right to talk about or accuse anybody for that matter as far as the situation of Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, or especially he has no right to talk about Kashmiri Pandits. He has no right.
I think those are strong words, Ashok Pandit. And before I let you go, just 10 seconds, because you're speaking to us, and I think this is a voice that should go out to the polity, a polity that believes it's only fashionable to talk about Kashmiri Pandits, to use them as a prop, Ashok Pandit, if I may use that word, and just try to keep on boiling the pot so that you can get a few votes. What is your advice today to netas like Rahul Gandhi, like an Arvind Kejriwal, who've been continuously politicizing the entire issue?
You see, they are masters in selling our tears. This is what they have been doing for the last 32 years. I would like to remind Rahul Gandhi or his family or the entire UPA that the Kashmiri Pandits are in the tents or in the camps for more than 25-30 years in Jammu. Have you ever thought of improving our lives? I might raise a question today that as far as the BJP is concerned, I don't want to shy away by saying that where 5,000 Kashmiri Pandit employees are on the streets in Kashmir, in Jammu, to be relocated to Jammu. That's a demand which the Kashmiri Pandits are making to save their lives. We are in touch with the Lieutenant Governor. We are in touch with the government. We are sure that things will happen. But blaming, NDA, blaming Narendra Modi government for the worst possible scenario for Kashmiri Pandits, where you were responsible and you are still responsible for my genocide. You have no right to talk about Kashmiri Pandits because I held you responsible. Your hands are soaked in blood, along with Farooq Abdullah and Muftis and Hurriyat Conference. So, आप किस मुंह से आप ये कह रहे हैं कि कश्मीरी पंडित्स का कोई और ख्याल नहीं कर रहा है? आप कितनी बार जगती कैंप गए? मैं राहुल गांधी को पूछना चाहता हूँ, जगती के रिफ्यूजी कैंप में जहाँ 40,000 Kashmiri Pandit families are there, has Rahul Gandhi gone there? Has Priyanka Gandhi gone there? Has Sonia Gandhi gone there? Any Congress senior leader or any other UPA leader has gone there to meet or to see how Kashmiri Pandits are living in turmoil, in a status situation in Jagti camp or any other places, or in Kashmir, in Vesu, or in Patan, or in Srinagar, or in Sheikhpura, under what conditions are we living in? So don't use our tears.
You know, Ashok, those are piercing questions, and the answer, like they say, is blowing in the wind. People know the truth, people understand this, and we stand with you. Thank you, Ashok, for speaking out as clearly as you have. And I thank you right now for sharing your perspective and how you feel on this.